We want to go now to our Randy Paige. He's live at the Orange County Global Medical Center in Santa Ana, where the one man and the one woman who were on board that plane were taken for treatment. Randy?
Well, Juan, just a moment ago, less than a minute ago, a representative from the hospital introduced himself, and he went inside the emergency room to speak to members of the family to see what kind of information they are comfortable with the hospital releasing. And of course, the hospital will provide us with as much information as possible, as well as the doctors who were treating him, the two passengers, the two people in the plane, as long as the family says it's okay. Here's what we do know, though, as we look at video of these people as they were taken to the ambulances and on their way to the hospital. We do know from first responders that they received major injuries. That's all they really have told us so far in terms of from the scene, although we have heard eyewitness accounts that suggest the woman, who apparently was the passenger in the plane, was able to get outside of the aircraft and then help get the pilot out. So we don't know the full extent of the injuries involving the two people, but we do know that they were major injuries, at least as far as the first responders are reporting at the scene. Now keep in mind, that's very early information before doctors had a chance to really get a look at the scope of the injuries. So we'll have a much more accurate assessment in just a few minutes. And that's why we're eagerly awaiting more information from the hospital. It's fortunate the hospital is being very cooperative, wants to try to provide us with as much information as they possibly can. And again, look forward to allowing the doctors to tell us what they have seen. The general feeling here, though, is that it is amazing that these two people have survived this accident. And so the question, though, is the scope of the injuries. And as you probably know, federal law makes it really clear to hospitals they can only release information that members of the family allow to be released, very strictly held. So it really is up to the family now to determine how much information we have. Hospital is doing everything it can to get us that information. And Juan, Sandra, as soon as we get that information, we'll get right back to you.